What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this smooth mask transition. That's a really hard word. And it's actually really simple, so if you just follow along, then you'll surely be able to make it at the end of this video. Alright, so let's get right into it. So the first thing you want is 2 clips. Obviously it's a transition, so you know you need 2 clips. And then all these black layers are just to make the end result look way better. So these are just some shakes, some warps, some blurs, but you don't necessarily need them for now. As you can see on the second clip, we got this kind of like chain pendant here, which is really nice for this transition. So we're basically going to cut this one out, so make a mask of it. And now we're going to make it appear in the first clip as well, so it kind of seamlessly transitions into the next clip. So first of all, we're going to mask this clip. So you want to go to the second clip, go to the rotor brush tool, and then you want to double click on it. Alright, and then here you can just draw on it. You can hold Ctrl and then hold your left mouse button to scale it. You know, you can drag it up and down, and now you can just draw on it like this. Also, you might get this warning here. It's basically saying that you need to put it in full instead of half, because that will just work way better. And then as you can see, you can switch between these steps. So this is your actual, like your actual main scene, you know, and then this one is where you mask. So don't forget, you need to switch between these. Alright, so this is what it looks like. You can also make it even more perfect and cut out like the space between the chain, but yeah, for now I'll just keep it like this. And then you just want to go 1 frame forward. Sometimes it will just do it automatically, as you can see here, but sometimes it will kind of mess it up and then you'll need to redraw it. But yeah, we'll just go frame by frame, and then once you did that, I'll be back. Alright, so now we masked out the entire chain. So now we want to press freeze. This is very important. And now if you close this tab here with the cross, you can set it to half, and then it will still be the same mask, because if you don't freeze it and you set it to half or third, then the mask can sometimes change a lot, which is not really good. So now I actually forgot something, but it's not that bad. So you can just copy the clip, Ctrl+D, and then on the clip below it, you just want to remove that mask. So remove the rotor brush, and then on the clip above it, you should have your mask. And we're just going to put it above everything. So these are just some of the metric color and CC repeat tile, but they're just some basic effects to make the clips look better. So you should just worry about having the rotor brush at the top. Now here we have our mask. I'm gonna just make it blue quickly. Then here we're going to copy this clip again, so copy our mask. And then we're going to right click on it, time, and then time reverse layer. So this is just going to reverse our layer. And then what you can do is just line it up. So your reversed mask is just before the actual mask. So now it looks like this. Alright, and now we can also change it a little. For example, this thing in the beginning, I don't really like it, so let's just start it here, and let's cut it. Then let's also make it a little bit faster, so you can go to time and time stretch. Here it's very important that you keep this minus, so you want to set it to minus 80 for example. So this will make it faster. As you can see, your clip got shorter. Alright, and now what you can also do is use some position values. So firstly we'll put it out of the screen and then make it go in from the left. So let's press P and then animate it. Then here you just want to move it off screen. Then go to here and then you just want to move it in the screen again. You can also right click on a value and then press reset, and it will basically go to its default value. Then we can also separate the position. So let's right click, separate dimensions, and then we won't need this Y one. So let's disable it. Alright, then now you can select them all and press F9, go to the graph editor, and then here you can just do something like this. So it goes in slow and then faster and faster. Alright, that's perfect. So yeah, you can just tweak around with this. Maybe you want it to go like fast in the beginning too. You know, this could look good. Or maybe do something like this. That can also look good, honestly. Alright, so that's the main concept of it. Then you can also add an effect called CC white time. I added this in my own edit because I just thought it looked cool. So I set the backward steps at 2 and then the forward steps at 1, and then it just creates this kind of moving illusion, you know, it's kind of echoing. Alright, so that's how you create this mask transition. Don't be afraid to like play around with it, because honestly you can do this with like anything. For example, you could also do this with the eyes and just make them pop out in the first clip as well. So if there's like anything moving in your second clip, then definitely use this transition because it's really cool, you know, and you can make your edit look a lot more interesting and advanced. So yeah, hopefully you've learned a lot, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, and also make sure to go to the first link in the description down below if you want me to help you even more with After Effects. Alright, bye bye.